move that shocked the moms and rocked the ALDC, Abby Lee Miller reveals her latest bombshell, an open audition.
How's it going? Where's Holly? Nia, where's your mother?
She's at
Not gonna happen. Yes, she needs to leave work, leave the job, forget it, and be here with you. That's what's important. Yes? You want this. I know you want it. I know you love it. She has to love it for you. When all the moms are there and one isn't, I think Nia feels badly.
From the moment the episode kicked off, the tension was visible. Abby, with her characteristic flair for the dramatic, gathered the team and revealed the news that would redefine the competition landscape for her dancers. As the words left her mouth, the air was a mix of shock, anticipation, and a tangible anxiety that seemed to electrify the room. The dancers' eyes widened, and whispers tore through the studio like wildfire. This wasn't just any announcement. It was a game changer.
I'm gonna have an open audition, a casting call for a new dancer for the Abby Lee Dance Company.
I'm definitely nervous that there could be more than one replacement at the audition. I mean, my kids are always at the bottom, and, I'm constantly fighting with Abby. I mean, how do I not know that she's not replacing my kids?
Tell everybody you know that we're looking for a new girl for this group.
As Abby's imposing gaze swept across the room, it was clear she was challenging each dancer to step up their game. The threat of new talent joining the ranks hung over them like a sword of Damocles, pushing the dancers into an unspoken competition with hypothetical newcomers. The dancers squirmed under the weight of Abby's expectations, and the moms fidgeted, their minds racing with the implications of what this could mean. The ALDC, once a close-knit team, suddenly felt like a mere stepping stone to something bigger, something bolder. Abby's strategy was clear: keep them on their toes, keep them hungry.
Is it a baton twirler? Is it a fist? Everybody's doing something different. But what bothers me is that none of you have the insight to raise your hand and ask what it's supposed to do. Wake up! Do you want to be the dance captain, or do you want to be the one walking out of the audition because you got cut? So take it from there, right there. Come over here and do the walks.
I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. Open auditions.
The atmosphere thickened with tension as the reality of the situation began to sink in. Christy's face was etched with concern, reflecting the collective anxiety of all the moms. Kelly, known for her protective nature, was visibly upset, worried about the uncertainty this new development injected into their children's careers and the group's dynamics. It was a huge moment that could potentially fracture the team's spirit and unity.
Hi, everybody! Thank you for coming. I'm looking forward to seeing some amazing talent in there today. You all realize why you're here. You're auditioning for a spot on the Abby Lee Dance Company's competition team. It is not to be taken lightly. My eyes are roaming the classroom. 7, 8, 9, here we go. I'm gonna let you go.
In the midst of the unfolding drama, Leslie spotted an opportunity. With her eyes set on securing a spot for her own daughter, she prepared to navigate the waters of ALDC politics. The studio was a pot of emotions, from fear and insecurity to raw ambition and determination. Every mother and daughter duo began to reassess their standing in Abby's universe, pondering if they were next on the chopping block.
This is a tight-knit group, and I'm not gonna tell you that it's gonna be easy. You're on probation for the first several weeks, and Mom, she has 3 days to prepare. I chose Kendall because she has great potential. She was the right look. She's a cute little girl. She fit in well with the kids. Thank you. You're all dismissed. I will see you bright and early tomorrow for rehearsal. Okay? Thank you.
While the storm of uncertainty raged, Melissa, ever the faithful supporter of Abby, attempted to rally the troops. Her attempts to inject a dose of positivity were met with skepticism. The moms knew all too well that Abby's decisions were often as unpredictable as they were ruthless. Melissa's reassurances seemed to hang in the air, unconvincing and frail against the brewing storm.
And nobody's leaving early, and nobody's coming in late. They're all gonna be here, and I don't care if their feet are bleeding. Maddie is doing a musical theater number called Jubilation. It's about a young girl whose dreams come true when she lands a spot on Broadway. This is gonna be one tough year for Maddie. She is now competing 9 and over. Star, diva. There's kids that I know that are 10, 11, and 12 who will make mincemeat out of her.
As the episode neared its climax, the tension reached a boiling point. It was showdown time, and the stakes had never been higher. The dancers, pushed to their limits, faced the ultimate test of their abilities and their resolve. About time, this shocking revelation reaches its climax. Yep, it was showdown time, and the stakes were sky high. Will Kendall crumble under the pressure of Abby's grand plans?
Performance in 4th place, number 85. We have one small girl as the title. It's Abby Lee's Dance Company.
I got 4th place in my category.
And in 1st place, junior age division, our overall awards goes to
category. I got first overall, and I was really excited and happy.
Over here, we have the showdown that everyone talks about. Kelly Highland versus Abby Lee Miller. Tempers flare, accusations fly, and yes, things get physical.
Let's go.
Liar. I was not a liar. You lie all the time, Melissa. And now you're having your kid lie.
Girls, you all know Kalani.
Do you know that they brought Kalani to dance against our kid, who's not even part of our team?
We will leave.
Listen, I said, Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
for you?
finger
Do you want to
out
be
of my
here?
face.
From the get-go, the episode simmers with tension. Abby's notoriously demanding coaching style pushes Kelly to the brink. The air crackles with confrontation, and it feels like you could cut the tension with a knife. The stage is set for a dramatic explosion as Abby's sharp criticisms echo through the studio, setting the tone for a heated exchange.
I would love to say congratulations. I would like to be excited about the overall high score win of the group routine. It was the highest scoring number of the entire event. But I wasn't too excited about my 4th place solo and my 3rd place duet.
Abby, do you regret bringing Chloe in, who took time away from every one of these kids? Do you regret that?
As the episode unfolds, whispers turn to shouts. Abby accuses Kelly of being a disengaged mother, a comment that lights the fuse on Kelly's temper like a spark to dynamite. The room heats up as their voices rise, the argument intensifying with every word exchanged. The other moms and dancers watch, anxiety written all over their faces, knowing this isn't going to end well.
Abby say Maddie will be on the new team, but no one else.
I have no idea.
This is the ALDC. Why have another team?
What is she looking for, though?
She doesn't want us. That's what she wants.
That's what she wants.
She doesn't want those kids.
She doesn't want us. She doesn't want us.
Abby's creating a new team of junior elite dancers, which makes absolutely no sense. She has not only a team, but a winning team.
Things take a dark turn as Kelly steps closer, finger pointed sharply at Abby, her voice thick with emotion. Abby retaliates with more insults, pushing Kelly beyond her limits. Abby, never one to back down, retaliates with a barrage of insults. Each word is like a match struck in a room soaked in gasoline, and it pushes Kelly beyond her limits.
Don't even
I'm
speak
just
to me.
asking.
Don't even speak to me.
Oh, why can't I speak to you?
Because I don't want to speak to you.
We're coming into this all new. And so I just want to know what we're getting into.
A bully for a teacher. Here's your costumes. Enjoy the dance.
It's girls.
Let's go.
Kelly, we don't want you to go. The girls, you guys don't want to go.
Obviously she wants someone who has never danced here take both of my kids' place.
Suddenly, it's chaos. In a flash of fury, Kelly's hand flies out, striking Abby. The room gasps, frozen in shock. Hair is pulled, and screams echo off the walls. The altercation spirals out of control, transforming the studio into a battleground of flaring tempers and flying accusations.
No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen, I said, Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
for
finger
you? Do you
out
want to
of
be
my
here?
face. Girls, out the room.
Yeah, you wouldn't
out the
even
room.
get
Get off of me. Out the room.
Get away from me.
Out the room. Girls, out of the room. Right there.
Turn around. Turn around.
You are nuts.
As the dust settles, the repercussions begin to dawn on everyone involved. The police arrive, adding a big dose of reality to the chaotic scene. Kelly's daughters sob uncontrollably, their faces streaked with tears, reflecting the gravity of the situation. The other moms whisper in hushed tones, their words a mix of shock and concern, while Abby stands defiant, her posture rigid with anger.
I was not looking. I was over this way.
That's ridiculous.
You know what? That's
Call the police.
We've had knockdown, drag out, screaming battles before, but we've never been physical with one another.
Hi, my name is Abby Lee Miller, and a woman just grabbed and pulled my hair and scratched my face.
About time, this heart-pounding saga reached its climax. Questions hang in the air, thick as the tension that remains. Who would come out on top in this epic battle? Would Kelly face charges, or would Abby back down? With the stakes higher than ever, this clash would undoubtedly leave scars on the ALDC that might never heal. The aftermath of this episode promises to change the dynamics of the team forever.
5th place goes to entry number 163, Ooh La La. 4th place goes to entry number 164, Purple Rain. Up next, I hold the high score for preteen duets. 3rd place goes to entry number 75, Count on Me. 2nd place, entry number 165, Wishbone.
Get ready to hit the pause button on dance, because Brooke Highland is making a splash in the cheerleading world.
Now, the Group 1, they won the overall. But you know what? That was one competition. For this week, we are going to Starbound in New Jersey. We walk into Starbound, you need to be those national champions. All right, on the bottom, Nia, simply because of the mistake in the choreography. And that dance is easy.
The episode bursts onto the screen with Brooke revealing her heart's true desire to embrace the life of a normal teenager, much to the astonishment of everyone at the studio. Abby's face contorts into a mask of disbelief, mirroring the collective shock of the dance moms and their daughters. The air in the room is thick with anticipation and unspoken questions as Brooke's announcement sends shockwaves through the studio. Each word Brooke speaks seems to echo, marking a pivotal moment in her dance career and personal life.
Swing it through.
I really appreciate that Abby put me on top of the pyramid this week, but Abby's being really hard on me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where are your feet? Look at your feet, Brooke. Ball change, plie A. The lower you plie and get your butt underneath you, Brooke.
I'm just wondering if I should go off and do other things, like cheerleading.
And 1, devil pay 2.
As Brooke lays out her plans, Abby's reaction is swift and sharp. The tension in the room rises palpably, transforming the studio into a veritable battleground. It's the classic clash between a young girl's aspirations and her mentor's rigid expectations. Abby's eyes narrow, her words slice through the air, criticizing Brooke's decision as a betrayal of her training and potential.
Cheerleading tryouts are coming up.
When are the tryouts?
The same day as the competition.
You're at the top of the pyramid this week. So not only do I have to tell her you're going to cheerleading tryouts, but you have to skip the competition. I don't ever want her to come back to me and say, you made me go away for the dance competition, so I didn't get to try out for cheerleading. And I regret not doing anything like that in my high school years.
Back at the dance studio, the fallout from Brooke's decision is immediate. Abby's demeanor turns frostier with each passing moment, her critiques harsher, as if each word is meant to penalize Brooke for her audacity to dream differently. The atmosphere is tense, with Brooke's teammates casting uneasy glances her way. The younger dancers are confused and worried, while the older ones are sympathetic yet remain silent, understanding the weight of Brooke's decision, but bound by their own ambitions and fears.
But we just wanted to clarify because we noticed that Kendall, Nia, and Paige have not been into it.
They're dismissed. You will not be traveling this weekend.
Well, Melissa and I aren't going for a solo.
I do not want to go back to a competition that we want the nationals without my best foot forward.
We're trying to stand behind Brooke in her decision, and we
Well,
want
I think
to...
you're an ass.
About time, this dual dream drama reaches its peak. All eyes are riveted on Brooke as she steps onto the stage. Her moment to shine or falter under the immense pressure. The spotlight was all on Brooke. The air is thick with suspense as the judges watch closely, their expressions inscrutable. The audience holds its breath, waiting to see if Brooke's venture into cheerleading will open new doors for her, or if it will slam the door on her dance career with a resounding thud. The question looms large. What will the judges say?
Maddie is their national title winner. I don't want her to look bad. And Gianna's gonna go. My name will not be on the number.
Tonight's episode is all about JoJo Siwa and her signature look that ruffles more than just feathers at the ALDC.
And I think before we start this week, we probably should just wrap things up with Abby rather than just jumping in and acting as if business as usual. Like that was normal and that's okay.
That's a good idea, Holly.
Hello, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
Well, Abby, before the girls come in, can the moms come in for a moment and just talk to you a bit about the competition before?
The episode kicks off with a bang as JoJo makes her energetic entrance, her every step exuding the confidence and pizzazz she's known for. The studio bursts into a spectrum of reactions the moment she strides in, her gigantic, colorful bow, not just a fashion statement, but a symbol of her identity. The moms' eyes narrow the moment they see her, instantly marking the start of what would become a headline-making battle within the walls of the ALDC. The tension is palpable, the air charged with anticipation and a hint of foreboding as whispers fill the room.
A guest. What? Hello. How are you?
Good to see you.
Hi, how are you? Say hi, girls.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you.
JoJo with the Bobo from my ultimate dance competition. She has that charisma. She has that energy. She wants it. She's dynamite on stage.
As the argument escalates, the dynamics among the moms undergo a shift. Some supportive, others overtly critical. The room buzzes with sidelines and whispers, creating an arena not just for dance, but for the clash of opinions and parenting styles. The camera captures every grimace, every eye roll, and every supportive nod as the moms navigate this tricky social minefield. Abby's piercing gaze sweeps over the scene, her mind obviously ticking over each comment and reaction, calculating the next move in this complex dance of personalities.
Okay, Mackenzie, you are the person that has an album that was #1 on iTunes. I want you to come in as confident and fun and sassy and all that. And I don't get that from you. Mackenzie is supposed to be Maxi pop star. Can she live up to it? Can she be bigger than life? You need like some of her sass.
Camera flashes to JoJo, her face a striking mix of resilience and nerves. As she takes the floor, her performance is as vibrant as her signature bow, sparkling, lively, and unapologetically bold. Abby watches from her throne, her expression a complex tapestry of disapproval mingled with reluctant admiration. The audience, however, can't help but be captivated by JoJo's undeniable charisma and infectious energy. Her performance is a bold statement of self-expression.
Do you do jazz a lot, kids? I do everything. I can do anything. What's your favorite style to compete a solo in? I wish I could do a tap solo because I'm what? She's really good at tap. I'm really advanced. Really? Yeah. I'm a tapper. Wow. Following in Maddie's footsteps.
As the episode nears its climax, the atmosphere tenses into a crescendo of suspense. Abby, ever the strategic mastermind, poses an ultimatum that sends shockwaves through the studio. The pressure mounts exponentially. JoJo's next move will not just affect her place on the team, but could potentially redefine her entire public persona. Every eye in the studio is glued to her, the air thick with anticipation, the silence punctuated by the quiet hum of the camera as it captures this pivotal moment.
I don't think Sarah's strong enough to be on the team at the YMCA recreational dance program, much less the Abby Lee Dance Company elite team. Absolutely, no.
Hi, I got this.
This is entry number 38. Please welcome to the stage, Electricity.
This is my chance to show Abby that I can beat Mackenzie.
It was decision time, and the stakes were a bombshell waiting to explode. The tension is at a breaking point as both JoJo and Abby stand their ground, two strong wills colliding under the harsh studio lights. The outcome of this negotiation will not just dictate JoJo's future on the team, but also set a precedent for how individuality is treated in the competitive, often conformist world of dance. Who will bend first? The question hangs in the air, heavy and potent. Will JoJo kiss her iconic bows goodbye, surrendering a piece of her identity for a spot on the team? Or will Abby, in a moment of unprecedented flexibility, learn to embrace the bow as part of JoJo's unique artist brand?
I don't like being second. You know that. If Maddie was here, would it have been first place? We don't know.
And by the way, JoJo had 2 more points than you had on your score.
Oh my God. She's 2 years older than her. JoJo, so what do you think of your mom telling Sarah that you were 2 points higher than her?
Well, I mean, if it is the truth,
Oh my God.